Welcome. Now, what I'm going to show you, I've started a fruit patch here on the allotment. I've got some goji berries here, 2 bushes there. Behind me there I've got one gooseberry, and then there's another one there, and then I've got 4 blueberries here, all of varying ages. I will show you some raspberries that I've got to my right, and then slightly further down I've got strawberries, and then I've got some rhubarb. I've just dug these up from my garden at home, just moved them down there. As I've now got more space, I thought I would create a nice fruit patch here. Now the goji berry plants are put about 15 inches apart. The raspberries are spaced about 6 inches apart. The blueberries, you do need a selection of blueberries because they pollinate each other. They're about 1 foot apart, and the gooseberries behind me, they're about 2 foot apart. I shall now show you the strawberries and how to put them in, and then the rhubarb. Now before you put your fruit in, make sure you dig a nice big hole, make sure there's some lovely manure down there, and then just put the plant in, and then make sure that you put all the soil back round, give it a good hard pat down, and then a good water. And all of these have transplanted very, very well. Now the strawberries here, they're placed 6 inches or so apart. Now when I dug them up, I did make sure that I got as many roots as I possibly could, and some soil as well. Now when you put these in, the soil should come up to just there. They don't like going too deep, and they don't like being too shallow. So I've put a load in here. So we'll just dig a hole, not too deep, just right. If you find it's too deep, just put a bit of soil back again, put it in, and push it down, and then we'll do the other one. Okay, so you can see how wonderful this soil is. It's gorgeous. So we'll just take it out. There's a very nice root ball there, all the little ones coming off, so we'll just pop it down in there, surround it by the soil, push it down, and then we've got some water in here, so we'll just give those 2 a good water. There we are, and that's all the strawberries done. Then we're going to put some rhubarb in. Now this rhubarb, I hope you can see this. Look at this beautiful strong root coming out. Lots of little ones here, and some lovely big fat ones here. Now these need some serious manure. There is a load dug into this soil anyway, but what I'm going to do is dig a nice big hole. I suppose I've put the rhubarb about 1 foot apart. I did actually run out of room, so I would have liked to have put it a little bit further. If you've got the space, do, but make sure you dig a nice big hole. We'll put some of this water down the bottom there, and then we'll place this in. Now this can go in as deep as you like, because if it's too shallow, when you then pull some rhubarb off, if it's not deep enough, then it will all come up. So we'll get it nice and deep, and we'll put all the soil, compact it round it, nice and firm. There we are, like this. And hopefully that should take beautifully, won't mind being moved. And there's a little bit of water in here, which will water in there. Yeah, and we'll just wait for them to grow. Now I've got goodness knows how many strawberries here. I've got 2.5 beds full, which is about half of what I've initially got. I've still got the other half left at home, which is going to stay there. I started about 3-4 years ago with about 12 plants, and when they've fruited, they'll send off runners, and I just planted those runners when it came to it, and I got so many from them. When it gets to that time of year, I will show you how to propagate your strawberries, how to get more. Once you've got one, I mean, one plant will send out half a dozen runners, and then another one onto that as well. So if you organise them well, then you'll have so many strawberries. So that's the fruit. Next we're going to move on to parsnips and turnips. It's time to plant those in the soil. So I hope you can join me then. I shall see you soon. Bye bye.